Welcome back. Happy Friday. Congratulations. You've made it through 100% of your worst days, and you'll make it through the next worst days as well. Hopefully, they'll be far and few between. And, again, I just want to encourage you for whatever you're going through, just keep your nose to the grindstone, keep working hard. Things don't always stay this way, just like crypto winters don't always stay crypto winters. We do have bull runs. Some of you, this is your first exposure into crypto and a crypto winter and a bear market, and this is your first time in, and you're probably wondering what you've gotten yourself into. I've been through a couple of them, and it does get better. We go through cycles, and so the important thing to realize and understand is that you should be accumulating during this time. Don't put any capital that you can't afford to lose in, but again, just keep your head up, keep your nose down and to the grindstone, and things will get better. Before we get moving on with today's video, I just want to remind you that I'm not Hal Linden, I'm not Max Gale, I'm not Ron Glass, I'm not Steve Landsberg, I'm not Jack So, I'm not Ron Carey, I'm definitely not Abe Vigoda, and I'm not Barbara Barry. I'm sorry, I butchered her name there. Forgot what her last name was. But anyway, that, if you don't know, for those of you who are long in the tooth like I am, you know that is the cast and crew from Barney Miller. So I'm not any of those folks, and I'm definitely not your financial advisor. You got to do your own research. I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing, how I'm doing things, and my progress, my wins and my losses. I also, as you know, if you're just starting to follow and getting into crypto and starting to follow me and this channel, thank you. I'm not really trying to grow a channel. I'm just sharing with you my journey, so that if you see something and it helps you and helps you change your life, either you hate your job or you're just tired of living paycheck to paycheck and you're looking at some options for passive income, this channel covers crypto passive income. I will be covering real estate when I start doing that, and any other opportunities that I come across that are truly passive income, including the YouTube channel. I want to encourage you all to, if you've thought about starting a YouTube channel, for whether it be for crypto or whatever that looks like, go ahead and do it. I encourage you to do it. And just take a step out there. I'll share with you my results on YouTube as well, even though I'm not trying. I don't have comments enabled, by the way, because I don't want you to get scammed by bots and scammers that are out there. And don't ever give your seed words away or passwords away. And I just don't have them enabled, and it hurts my YouTube algorithm in terms of when people comment, and that helps you get promoted. But I don't do that. Plus, I don't do it, and I don't take referrals for crypto. And I don't take sponsorships from crypto. I don't shill any projects because I want to be able to speak about things honestly and give you my honest perspective on it. And that I'm not being paid to shill something to you. So that's another big reason I don't. So anyway, again, do your own financial research, because I'm not your friend either. That's another thing. I don't know you. Will probably never know you, and you need to keep that in mind as you're listening to me. Do make your own decisions. It's a solo sport, as a lot of folks say on crypto. So anyway, we're going to jump right in and cover a couple of things, and hopefully get you guys out of here, quickly. We have an animal farm launch date, the first week of October is what we heard, which this will be fully functional, and I'm very excited about that. Am I satisfied? Yes, I'm very satisfied with having a firmish date out there, if you will. I guess he's going to announce on Ray Bartertown Conglomerate's channel on Tuesday what the firm date is, but the first he did confirm on Mike the Investor. Shout out to him on a great AMA, and welcome to the Drip community, Mike the Investor. He gave the first week of October on that channel last week in an AMA. So yeah, I'm satisfied that we have a date. Do I think that it's going to hit that first week of October? Probably not. I mean, so here's what I'll tell you. Once you do have a firm date, he's probably good for plus or minus a week, most likely plus a week or two, week and a half. But I'm not going to kill the guy out there. This is complicated stuff, and no one else is putting themselves out there, right? So I mean, if you can do it better, go ahead. You have a whole audience in front of you that would flock to. If you can do it better than what Forex Shark is doing with Drip Network and the Animal Farm and this whole DeFi ecosystem, more power to you, because this by far is the best one out there, one of the longest running DeFi platforms. This guy's not going to rug you. He's already proven himself to have integrity from that standpoint. And again, it's working. It's working. 1% a day on Drip Network. The Piggy Bank is working. Drip Garden is working. The pig pen is working, and it's not even fully functional because we don't have the whole ecosystem. So when this thing launches, the high of the price for Drip was at $196, and that was just back in January, I believe. So, listen, for those, and by the way, this brings me into, Flare Network. I've been covering Flare because I'm a big proponent of Flare Networks, which is getting ready to launch this first week of September, supposedly. And Flare, by the way, for all my Drip folks and Drip community, Flare is 2 years delayed. So, again, and I brought this up prior to, I'm still a huge believer in Flare. And I'm very, very excited for that to launch. And I'll give you a little summary and a breakdown. I have a whole playlist that you all should go check out. So Drip folks, you need to check out Flare. Don't sleep on Flare. I know a lot of you are hexagons out there and looking forward to that. But Flare is not looking to replace anything. It's looking to connect everything. That's the whole mantra, and that's what they've done. And they've changed. Part of the reason they've been delayed is that they've changed what they've done initially and what they were going to do. And the way that they're securing the network is by allowing the Flare token holders to secure the network by delegating their votes with their tokens trustlessly, meaning that you never have your tokens leave your wallet, but yet you're still earning yield. And that's what, by delegating your votes to these Flare time series oracles that validate pricing, for whatever, and just data. That's how they do that, and that you end up earning more Flare and Songbird's the canary network, by doing this, and it never leaves your wallet. It never leaves your wallet. It's a wonderful thing, and I've been doing Songbird since when it launched. I think it was last December. And I've been earning yield every week, and it's going to be twice a week for Flare. Plus, they're going to give you the ability to earn yield by converting your assets into F assets, right? And so I'll just kind of give you a high-level summary. So let's use Doge, because Doge is one of the initial tokens that's going to be used, right? Doge is just a meme coin. It can't do anything. Bitcoin can't do anything, right? They only have store of value potentially, and you've seen how much, what kind of store of value it has from going from 69,000 to 21,000 right now, right? So, but by wrapping those assets into the F asset system, meaning that it would be F Doge and F BTC and F XRP and F XLM, right? It gives it smart contractability, and you're going to get yield by converting those. You're going to earn Flare from those as well too, and it's collateralized with the Flare token, right? So it has to be 2.5 times the value collateralized. So when you convert your XRP to FXRP, it's basically collateralized for 2.5 times the value of whatever that XRP is at that point in time. So that's why they have the Flare series the Flare time series oracles as well. So there's that as well, and then it also has the layer cake, which basically allows for any blockchain to basically swap tokens back and forth between chains, and especially those that already have smart contractability. So the Drip community, if Drip ever got voted into the system and onto this blockchain, we could move Drip back and forth. You got to do the research. You got to check out the playlist that I have. But this thing is getting ready to launch, and they put out it's decentralized, by the way, as well. Completely decentralized from day one when it's launching here. So, they put out a vote, by the way, instead of distributing the airdrops that they're giving all the XRP holders. It's basically whoever has tokens now, and they're delegating their votes to the FTSOs. Those are the ones who are going to get the remaining portions of the distribution of that airdrop, instead of it just being airdropped to XRP holders over the course of 3 years, which is what they originally targeted to do. But they changed that with what happened with Songbird when they launched the Canary Network, because everyone just dumped on the market. And so now they're going to reward those of us who are active participants in the network by delegating our votes to the FTSOs and converting F assets. We're going to get that yield, and it's going to happen. So that's the way it should be done. It's beautiful. Anyway, welcome Flare Network. You got to check out Drip and the Drip community. We are not like the XRP community, by the way. We are all pretty warm and welcoming. It's a little bit top heavy in terms of only certain people will give you love. But for the most part, if you're speaking positively about it, again, I do speak honestly, so I'm not just a fanboy and a hype boy. When things are not going right, I do talk about that, but it's the best ecosystem and project in DeFi, bar none. So anyway, and Drip folks, Drip community, you got to check out Flare and the Flare Network Fanatics. It's a beautiful layer one decentralized blockchain. And if you really want to, by the way, if you really want to see what a good white paper looks like, a good technical white paper, go check out the Flare Network white paper. I mean, they have PhDs. They're well funded. Ripple is also gave them some VC money as well. They have just I don't know. I can't remember how many PhDs that they have. Finance PhDs, quantum PhDs working on this whole thing and have been for the last 3 or 4 years. So, and Hugo Filion, the CEO, is a good cat too. So anyway. We won't keep beating this dead horse on those two, but welcome, both of you guys. Get to know each other. Get to know me. Those of you who like John Lovitz and Saturday Night Live know that. So let's talk about some things here. I'll go through the wallets real quick, and I'm basically down to hydrating 3 times a day at this point. Once after I do my walk in the morning at about 6:30, once in the afternoon. I have not hydrated this afternoon, and I don't hydrate live. It's just a colossal waste of time. Everyone knows how to do it. By the way, Flare folks, this drip faucet pays out. You basically put in and buy drip tokens in here, and when you deposit those into the Flare faucet, you don't get those back, but you earn 1% up to 365 days, right? And the more you give, it just extends out that, right? So right now I'm earning 7 drip tokens a day, 7.5 drip tokens a day, right? And so I compounded this morning. When I woke up this morning, I had over I want to say close to 2.5, maybe 3 tokens since I slept, right? And so that would have given me $17 here, right? You can see a little bit, maybe closer to $20. I can't remember what it was, right? So, but anyway, while I'm sleeping, and that's with the price currently at $8.46, right? And again, like I said, this was I'm going over this again for all my drip folks, drip community. You guys know this stuff already, but again, the high back in January before this crypto winter hit and before the animal farm was paused, basically because someone tried to, a hacker tried to front run the pigs token when it was launched. And so anyway, a bunch of things happened, but it's getting ready to relaunch. No money was lost, by the way. But anyway, so I had that money waiting, but it pays 1% a day until you max out your wallet at 100,000 in terms of the max payout here, right? So it's such a beautiful system. There's taxes, there's whale taxes here, so yeah, man, you got to check this thing out. So anyway, that's where I am here with Drip. Let's jump over. I do cover Piston Token because it's basically a fork of a Drip, and it's doesn't have the ecosystem like Drip does in the animal farm, but it's been producing, right? It's doing what it said it was going to do, and so again, I've been earning 1% on this, as well, right? It's a little bit different in terms of its max payout. It's 50,000, but it's still a decent little earner for you, right? So. Right now, you can see one Piston token is worth about $3.75. Again, easy for you to get in, though. That's the other nice thing for both Drip and Piston token. And then here's my one of my big plays is that's the piggy bank. I'll cover that in a second. But my Drip garden, I am gonna hit over the weekend, probably by maybe even tonight. I mean, after I compound, what was I at? What am I at here? I'm at. Yeah, I have 8,000 plants sitting in ready to be compounded here. So there's a good chance that by this evening, definitely by tomorrow, I will be hit that 1 million plant milestone, which, that's a big one for me, right? So my next big one's going to be 1.5 million and then 2. And this is basically earning, and let me show you, this tool is one of the tools that a lot of us in the Drip community use. Shows you what you're earning daily, right? So there you go, $131 a day. And again, if you just keep claiming, though, that you won't be earning that 3.33%, right? You got to compound more than you take out. So, however, when I get to 2 million, I'll be making double this, and that's at the current price. Once this animal farm goes live, I mean, we could see 20, 40, 50, maybe hopefully we go back up to that $200 price range and above because, again, that was the all-time high, right? And that was his first leg up on that all-time high. And we've been in this long crypto winter. And those of you who do TA know that hitting those higher highs, we have this potential because there's only about 1.5 million tokens out there for drip, by the way. And the drip garden is basically a drip BUSD, which BUSD is the Binance stablecoin, and it's not an algorithmic stablecoin either. Its assets are backed 1-to-1. So anyway, that only will bode better for the yield I'm earning here. And as the contract goes up and as the price goes up, my earnings go up with that. So and there's you're basically earning 3% versus the 1% for drip. So anyway. That's where it is. Last one. We'll go over and just kind of take a look at the piggy bank in terms of what's going on here. Right, I'm earning 3.33%. Piggy bank is it's another beautiful platform for those Flare fanatics that are joining us. Basically, I stake LP and I can do it. It's basically per week, right? I can go and let me just go over and show you here. So the piggy bank here, and this shows you again what I have in my piggy banks, right? I can basically pair the pigs, which is AFP. There's 3 tokens. There's drip, there's pigs, and there's going to be soon to be dogs. And it's based on the Animal Farm, George Orwell novel theme as well. You do your own research on that as well. I don't have time to cover that with you. But anyway, so pigs, the BUSD is another liquidity pool token, and that's what you use to set up staked piggy banks, right? And so you can see that number 1 through 4 have already, been unlocked for me, and this is what I'm earning, and I'm letting these run. I have a strategy. I'm not going to cover my strategy because I'm going to cover that on the 1st of September. You'll see that, and I have 2 other videos in my videos that you can go and watch, the piggy bank strategies 1 and 2. But anyway, these 4 right now I'm letting run for 7 days. Then I cash them. I take 50% out and convert that into pigs and BUSD. I keep the BUSD. I typically use that for BNB to help for things that's not that big right now. And then I put the pigs into the pig pen, which is another tool that you guys can check out. And again, this is the drip and the Animal Farm are all one network, right? So. But this is what I'm earning, this is over a day and a half right now. So anyway, that I'm able to actually claim. I could just sell everything, right? And that'd give me about almost 70, 90 bucks here that I could take out, So again, passive income. This is what this channel is about, right? And then these other longer term stakes, the longer you stake for, right, the higher the percentage. So if I wanted to just stake for, let me see. Let me put 2 in. And then let me see how many weeks I can get. It's not sure. Oh, there we go. The weeks on the side. I could stake it for 6 weeks, and I'd be earning 15% on whatever this pig's BUSD value would be, right? And pigs right now are at 78.55. And that's not the LP though. The LP would be double that. It would be I don't know. Do the math on that. A little under 160 bucks. So. Anyway, if you stake it for 156 weeks, which I have a 2-pronged approach, I do a 57-week stake at the end of every month after I cash out those 4 unlocked, and then I basically add a new piggy bank in, one for 57 weeks and the other one for the full 156 weeks, because I'm fully long on Animal Farm and the piggy bank, and I think piggy bank is the one. It's kind of like the redheaded stepchild, and apologies to all the redheaded stepchildren out there. No offense meant. It's the one that's getting the least love, but everyone's so hot on the pigs because that's an ownership token in the whole platform, but they're snoozing and sleeping on the piggy bank. And I don't understand why, but I have a feeling that this will catch on just like the drip garden did, and people understanding that you're generating pigs. Here the pigs are a governance token, and you're earning that yield in the pig pen. You're earning BUSD and you're earning pigs. So anyway, long story short, great ecosystem, 2 great communities, Flare Network folks, the Flare Fanatics, and the drip community. Drip community, Flare folks, drip community is not going to be like the XRP army folks, and those folks are just anyway, and I still am long on XRP as well, but Flare is a great community. You got to check out Mickey B Fresh and the Flare community. Those guys are in the playlist as well. But drip Flare folks. Drip folks are just like the Flare folks. They're not like the XRP folks. So, but anyway, that's gonna do it. again, happy Friday. Congrats on making it through the week. Be kind to each other. Be kind to other people. You never know what they're going through, and your life is about to change, right? If you're doing things the right way, and if you're involved in either of these two, boy, I'll tell you what, and I'm involved in both, so I'm I'm really happy and excited. If you couldn't tell, again, be generous with everybody, right? You can do it. Start getting to the habit of being generous, even though you're not necessarily wealthy right now. You're on the way. So that's going to do it. Have an awesome, awesome weekend, and we will talk to you next week.